At last, after 5 years stuck in limbo, the project known as Taipei Dome has the go-ahead for construction. The Taipei City government issued a building permit to its developer Farglory on Monday, even though its blueprints were still found in violation of 2 city ordinances.
Taipei Mayor Ko Wen-je is facing heated criticism for the decision. Councilors accuse him of letting Farglory off easy to eliminate a hot potato before the end of his term.
Facing questions about Taipei Dome, Mayor Ko is quick to leave the scene. But his urban development chief Huang Ching-mao wasn't able to escape a grilling.
What about the violations of clauses 97 and 127 of the building code? What happens if Farglory does not handle these issues and apply for another review? Regarding that, the building permit we've issued allows them to make changes. We've inserted provisions for that in an appendix. But you've already given them the building permit. What can you do if Farglory doesn't send the issues up for review?
The city's urban development head appeared perturbed by the councilors' questions. A day earlier, he had authorized a building permit for Farglory, allowing the contractor to restart construction as early as August. If all goes well, the long-stalled project could be completed by the end of Ko's mayoral term.
That emergency escape simulation was designed by a UK Greenwich University professor. He himself has said that the configurations were not realistic. They were not reasonable. They were extreme.
On Tuesday, the city official defended Farglory's construction plan, which had failed its escape route assessments. The Taipei Dome project has had a tumultuous past. Back in 2014, Mayor Ko said the project was potentially corrupt. In May 2015, its construction was halted, touching off a long stalemate between its contractor and Taipei City. The two sides met behind closed doors multiple times, each time failing to reach a resolution. Then in 2018, Ko was re-elected and his head of urban development stepped down. 2 years later, the project is back on, in a turn that's raised eyebrows across the partisan divide.
I think Ko has orchestrated this for the 2024 presidential elections. He's paving his way. I think he knows Taipei Dome is a huge fiasco for him that he needs to resolve as soon as possible. Only after it's resolved can this project be an asset to his presidential campaign. It's like how you cook a fish 2 ways. Mayor Ko cooks up the same egg 2 ways. At the start of his first term, he used Taipei Dome as a corruption case that he could crack. Now that his tenure is ending, he wants to use it as a feather in his cap. It's absurd. I've said it before and I will say it again. Let's be professional again. Now that the construction safety issues are resolved, we're left with a political problem. Mayor Ko must have the wisdom to navigate the situation.
Councilors accuse Ko of allowing construction so that Taipei Dome can be a stepping stone to a 2024 presidential campaign. Meanwhile, internet users have noted that despite 5 years of suspended construction, work on the dome appears to have continued. After appearing to backtrack over the case, Ko now finds himself under hot public scrutiny.